Before we start today's video, if you could just drop a comment, I don't mind what it is, call me a knob, I don't mind, just get that engagement up. I'm trying to grow this channel this year and it'd be awesome to get some more support. Hello, my name is Luke Barnett and this is what I eat in a day during a calorie deficit. Let's go. I wake up at 6 AM and go straight to the kitchen to prepare my morning food, which consists of a quick shot of instant coffee, cereal, and creatine. For cereal, sometimes I'll have Weetabix, sometimes I'll have porridge. At the moment, I'm using this protein granola from Lidl, which is actually really tasty. I only have a small shot of coffee with a tiny bit of sugar because instant coffee is blech. I am a little bit of a coffee snob, to be fair, so I use this instant coffee in the morning as kind of like a pre-workout. Now I go to the gym and start getting on with my day. Once the gym is done, I come home and immediately make a shake. Now, during a deficit, this consists of just protein, milk, some form of fruit, maybe peanut butter if we can squeeze those kind of calories in, but generally not. This will fill me up. The fruit will be a banana, sometimes some mixed frozen fruits, they're good to chuck in there too. This keeps the calorie low and the protein take high. Always 2 scoops of whey protein for me after the gym, just to get in that high calorie intake. If I was in a calorie surplus, I'd be having oats, peanut butter, fruit, protein, loads of milk, you know, the works. Now, this will usually see me through till lunchtime. However, there are going to be some spaces throughout the day where I feel a bit peckish and I'm in need of a snack. This is the first of my snack examples. These are small little cereal bars that I also get from Lidl. Under a gram of sugar, which makes them great, and very low calorie, so they're fantastic for snacking on without chucking up that kcal number. Okay, so now we're coming up to lunchtime. We've done a couple of hours work, we might have had a snack, we might not have. Depends how we're feeling on the day. Lunchtime consists of a meal prep. Yes, I meal prep, I'm one of those guys. I swear by them, they're great. Everything's ready. I do it on a Sunday night or a Monday morning and boom. Anybody who doesn't prep and maybe wants to lose weight or they're trying to gain or so, anything like that, meal preps are the way to go. A few good things about meal preps. You're not going to go spend money on lunch and useless stuff like that. You'll just have it there ready. It's going to be good if you're trying to lose weight or even if you're trying to do gains, as you'll stick to a consistent diet. So with my meal prep this week, it was lovely. It consisted of, I tray baked my vegetables, which were tomatoes, peppers and green beans, smothered them in olive oil, salt and pepper, paprika, and I had a little bit of chipotle paste that I got from Waitrose. Yes, sometimes I go to Waitrose. Then I smothered that all over, mixed it in, shut that in the oven for a few minutes, boom, comes out looking beautiful, smelling divine. Chop up about 4 chicken breasts, fry them up in a bit of paprika, smother the rest of the chipotle paste over that, and we are cooking. We've got a beautiful little meal prep. Now, in terms of carbohydrates for that meal prep, I don't dodge carbs, even when in a deficit, because carbs are my fuel. And if you are in a deficit and you think dodging carbs is the way, it might work for you, fair enough, but it's not a necessity, so don't feel bad if you're not. So for my carbs, I have a microwave pouch of rice. Now, generally, I don't want to eat a whole one of these because that is quite a big amount of rice. So what I do is I take half the microwave rice out of the pouch, put it in a little bowl, put it in the microwave, and then do that for 2 minutes. Then with the rest of it, I fold over the pouch, put a little clipper on it, and we're good to go. It's ready to, that'll stay all right for a few days, so I can use that the next day for my next meal, and it saves me having to eat so much rice where I feel like a balloon. Now I'll sit down and scran that and enjoy it, and that'll be lovely. A great lunch. That'll really tie me over until dinner, hopefully. However, if not, then this is my next snack idea. Get some Greek-style yogurt, get some nuts, and get some fruit like a blueberry. Tiny dollop of jam for a flavour. Another low-cal meal. Beautiful. The most calorific thing on that actually is the nuts. So if you want to drop one thing, drop the nuts. But they are also high in protein. And there's nothing wrong with a bit of fat. Between lunch and dinner, I will generally have my second protein shake, which is another 2 scooper. This is just a standard one mixed with water. If I don't have this between lunch and dinner, I'll have it in the evening later on. Now, when it comes to dinner, I like to count myself as a bit of a chef in the kitchen. So generally, a couple times a week, I'll get creative. I'll find a new dish and I'll rustle up something great for me and Nicole. In this example, this was actually a bit of a makeshift thing. This wasn't a recipe. It was just one of those deals. You know when you're in the kitchen and you're thinking, we've got nothing in, but we've got loads in. So you just kind of gather a variety of different ingredients and put it together and see what you can make. This one, I boiled up some potatoes, 2 veg, which were broccoli and carrots, and then I chopped some salmon fillets up and fried them up whilst they were boiling. Once all boiled, combined into one pan, which looked wonderful. And then I seasoned this with dill, butter, olive oil, some of this Hendrick's sauce, which is from Yorkshire, which is really nice on fish, and mayonnaise, and it came together in a really beautiful way. Actually, to be fair, I'm going to be making that again. That is pretty much what I eat in a day. Obviously, there are some days where I go off track, like anybody, but I just make sure I don't go so far off track that it writes off the past few days. My protein take is high. I'm not cutting out carbs. It doesn't actually feel like much of a sacrifice. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you have any tips or maybe know of any ways that I can do better for eating in a deficit, then let me know. One of my biggest weaknesses is sugar. I don't know about you, but I love it. I've got a crazy sweet tooth, and it's probably the hardest habit that I have to control. So if you've got any tips for that as well, let me know. I'm all up for it. I don't know everything. I'm learning as much as you guys. So tell me things, give me advice. I like that. Thank you very much for watching. My name's Luke Barnett. Cheers. Hi. Hey. I said hi. I said hey. I said this is looking great. Are we ready to film? I'm ready to film. You ready to film? You? Just you in the room, Luke. This is going to be what I eat in a day. Okay, hi, my name's Luke Barnett and I'm your guy. What does that even mean? Do I check my hair? I don't know. Does it look alright? Hello? It will be counting stars.